Hey everybody, my name is ScaryHarry22 and thank you for clicking on this video. Before we start the video, I want to explain a few things real quick and then we'll get on with the show. Number one, I've only had dayZ for about a month and a half, 2 months, so for me to formulate a incredibly strong opinion about the game would be closer to a first impression of a game than an overall review. So with that being said, I want to share with you guys a video about how I almost quit playing dayZ, and then something happened. So this day started out just like every other day, with a normal loot run early in the morning before too many people got online. But then I saw something, and I wanted to investigate it. Hey, you got a nice base coming along.
What are you doing, man?
I'm just going through, just looting, that's all. I'm on my way.
Alright, cool. Sorry, we've been getting fucked with. We're a little on edge.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'm gone. Good luck, guys. Have fun. And just like that, I was off without a thought. And then I had a thought. Actually, should I see if they need anything? Hey, it's just me back again. You guys said you're on edge. Did you guys get raided or something?
Yeah, but we defended it to the end.
Okay. Do you guys need any gear, any nails, any storage or anything? You guys good?
Yeah, we need some nails, some storage. That's all. I mean, we can trade or something. I can trade you my ass if you want.
Hold on. Let me kill this fucking.
Or if you wanna help us out, man, I'm down, man. That would be nice.
Well, I'll tell you what. I have I'm not too far from here. I'll bring you guys some nails and some storage as long as, you know, we kind of have a understanding of I leave your base alone, you leave mine alone type of thing.
Yep, I got you, man.
Okay.
That's a fair right there.
Okay, I'll be right back. So I ran back to my base, I grabbed some storage and some nails, and I headed back. And to my surprise, I met these guys, and they invited me into their base, and we got to talking, and the agreement was met that I would leave their base alone and they would leave my base alone, and in fact, we would help each other when we needed help, and I thought this was going to be a good group, and maybe I was going to find people to help make my experience on the server more fun. So several hours later, I had completed my looting for the day, and I was on my way back to my base, but I wanted to drop off a few more packs of nails because I found a bunch that day, and I knew they were needed nails to build their base or at least fortify it better. So I stopped by to drop them off, and then they asked if I wanted to go PvP with them, and I said sure, and as we were getting ready to go, this happened.
On my C4 to 7. Oh, I'm dead. I literally just died.
Where
How
are you?
did I'm in the base.
Now what I didn't know before joining this group is that the big clan that lived up the street had an agreement with all the local bases that as long as they left them alone inside their big town and they didn't loot the buildings, they would leave them alone. Well, right before I got to this base today, they were in that town and they were shooting the people of the big clan. So this was the clan retaliating. So after about 30 minutes of arguing between this group and the local clan, I asked if I could leave, to where the leader of the clan surprisingly told me this.
You can come out with your hands up and you won't get shot.
So come out with your hands up and you won't get shot. That's what he said, and I made the mistake of trusting him.
Yep.
I mean, now he's just a So after about a month of being on this server, and this kind of thing happening a whole bunch, and then for it to happen with the leader of one of the biggest clans on the server, I figured my time was done on the server, and it was time for me to move on, and I honestly thought I was just going to be done with dayZ. So there was one more thing I wanted to do though. I didn't feel like all my hard work should go to waste. So I headed down to the beach to try to find someone who I could maybe gift them a new base as they're starting out on dayZ. Mic work?
Hello.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
Hey, how's it going, Harry?
Very
I'm
good.
useless.
Nice to meet you. Are you new or what?
I'm pretty new.
Pretty new? Are you with anybody on the server?
Yeah. I joined a random group, and then I got killed.
Okay.
I'm heading back to them because they've been pretty nice to me so far.
Okay. Well, listen, man. I'm not trying to discourage you from the server, but it's not a server for me, and I'm leaving. But I've put about 3 weeks of work into my base, and I have a bunch of loot and a bunch of gear, and I've just been walking up and down this road all day trying to find someone to give it to. So if you want to take a few seconds, I'll tell you where it is on the map, and I'll tell you the codes. And if you go there, you can just keep whatever you want there. Take the base if you want. But
shit.
I have like two.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Yeah, I mean, dang, I appreciate that.
No problem. So pull up your map. It's the top right of the map. 8. And there's about 5 padlocks. They're all going to have the same code.
Okay, so they're all gonna have the same code.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go
I
in,
appreciate that.
go in and stay to the right, you'll go through all the doors, and then you'll see where my big loot is. Check everything. It's not organized, but there's like I say, I have like $200,000. I have a bunch of gear, a bunch of like guns and shit. So if you want to take it and bring it to your group, do it. If you want to keep it by yourself, just make sure you claim the flag. So lower the flag and claim it, and then you're good to go.
You know what? I greatly appreciate it.
No
man.
problem, man. Like I said,
You're the myth, the legend. I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry for this woman.
yeah, it's, not trying to discourage you all, but it's just not for me. So you guys have fun with it, okay?
All right, thank you.
No problem. And that was the end of my time on this server, and for a few minutes, hours, I thought the end of my time on the game. I logged off and I went to sleep, and I woke up the next morning with one last thought. So before I completely gave up, I wanted to try one more thing. Oftentimes when I complained about the amount of mods on all the other servers, people in my chat would tell me to go try one of the hardcore servers because that's a completely different game is what they would always tell me. I didn't think much of it, but I wanted to give it a try before I stopped. So that's exactly what I did. I found this server called dayZ. I think it's a pretty popular server, and from the moment I joined it, it was a completely different game. For the first time ever since I got dayZ, I had to worry about where I could find food, where I could find water. The elements hit harder than anyone else ever did on any other server. I was so excited for this new chapter of dayZ, so I looked for the closest town and I ran to it. Looks like that's a building. Take a look at there. So I got to the city and was met with my very first obstacle. How's this kid going? Oh no. Dead. I'm dead less than 10 minutes in. So I didn't die from that. I was knocked out. And when I woke up, my health was low. So I stumbled for maybe 10 more minutes and then... So that was it. I joined another server and I died. But something was weird. Something didn't feel right. For the first time, this death felt natural. It didn't feel like I was backstabbed or sniped from 700 meters away with a lucky gun that kills everybody in one shot, or I was outnumbered by other players. I got into a fight with zombies, and the zombies won. It felt like a death that I deserved. So I was excited. So I spawned back and I did the same thing. Really? I tried to find a town, I tried to get to it, but this time I saw other players. Hello? Is there someone up there? Hello? How are you? And then something else happened that felt weird. I saw another player, and for the first time, he didn't shoot at me right away. He didn't try to just kill me and take my loot. Granted, he didn't talk at all, but I later found out that the time I was playing, very few English-speaking players were on. But then I saw another flare, and I headed towards that. Hello?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Well, you know, so you're surviving, brother.
I hear you.
Was that dead guy right out there? Is that your homie?
Oh, no, is it? No, there's a big guy out there? I just saw the flare, I came
don't know,
towards
looks
it.
like that's what I did too. There was a dead guy next to it. Killed by a zombie or something.
Oh, jeez. What's your course of action? What are you doing today? Anything?
Course of action is, you know, find some supplies, get down south and fuck some shit up, you know, the usual.
I hear that. Start off by trying to find some food.
Right?
Alright, well, best of luck on your journey. And that was my first interaction with someone where I felt comfortable. It felt like we weren't trying to kill each other, or either one of us was trying to take advantage of the other one. So I went on my way all excited, and then something incredibly unexpected happened. Be in a group? What the fuck is that? Why are my eardrums rumbling from that noise? What the fuck is happening? Do I die from this? So I got knocked out and I woke up all confused. And I ran outside to a fence where I heard a familiar voice. Hello?
Hello.
Are you the same guy I met over there?
I believe so.
In the barn? Okay. You need food or I'm about to start a fire. Do you need to thaw anything?
I was just gonna ask if you need some food, so I just ransacked this whole town.
Yeah, no, I just found a couple here. Did you get knocked out from that thing?
No.
I have no idea what that was. Yeah.
You always get knocked out.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, that's the EVR storm.
Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Bush, the man who didn't know it, but saved me from quitting dayZ. And Bush was a really special guy. He told me that he had only ever played on this server, and he wasn't a big fan of the heavy modded servers. He also told me that he prefers to be nice and friendly to other people, even though that's cost him his life more than a few times. He told me everything he knew about the server, where the good spots were for loot, where to avoid, where people camp for PvP, and he really spent the day helping me. And then something that would change the course of our day completely happened.
Yo, please don't, man. I'm just trying to make igloos, bro. Please.
It's
Please,
okay.
bro.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll
Hey,
give you
it's
whatever
cool.
you want.
Cool.
Whatever you
It's all
want,
good,
I'll
brother.
give you.
It's all good. Hey, relax. It's all good. It's all good. You more or less, you scared the shit out of me more than anything, okay?
I'm sorry.
Now that silly character's name is Taco, and he was yet again someone else who was friendly that we met.
I'm gonna go hit the 2 deer stands over there before I make my...
Now Taco explained to us that he had broken his hand recently and he couldn't do much of PvP, so he only logged on to get some loot and go build igloos. So Taco explained to us that he was waiting in that house for a friend to come, and then they were going to swim across the lake to get to the icebergs and start building their igloos. Me and Bush decided that really wasn't something we wanted to do, so we said our goodbye and we continued.
Adios. Good luck out there, fella.
Yeah,
Good luck.
brother.
Yeah, building igloos doesn't sound like a fun time.
Yeah. So Bush continued to show me where the good places were to loot, and we made it back to a barn to have a fire to cook the food we had gathered, and then we heard something that gave us the thought.
Like a weak little fire. You got the buff at least.
Yeah, I got the buff, dude. Oh, shit. So one thing I forgot to mention was, before we left Taco, we gave him a radio and we agreed on a frequency to use in case of emergencies. And after we heard that gunshot, we knew it wasn't Taco because he couldn't shoot his gun. So we turned on our radio to a shocking discovery.
Yo, Taco, you alright, brother? You alright, bro? Go check.
Silence. No response. So we decided we had to head back and help our new friend. When we showed up to the area, we found bodies, but it wasn't Taco or his friend, so we jumped in the water and we decided to swim across. And when we swam across, our biggest fear had come true.
Yeah, Taco.
It was Taco's body. He had been killed. We quickly saw the people who did it and we ran after them. I hid behind a mountain, I peeked up, and I took my shot.
Boy.
Come on. Oh, I got one and died. No. Oh. No. Oh, that's so much fun. So I shot one. I definitely hit him. I don't know if I killed him, but I was shot and I was killed. I thought that was it, the end of the day. And then, the craziest thing that's ever happened to me in dayZ. Wait, is this where I just was? Those are the shots. This has to be where I was. This is exactly where I was. So without hesitation, I jumped in the water and I swam across with no weapons. All Bush had to do was stay alive. If he hid or if he killed the other guy, if he was still there, I was coming for backup. We would have the numbers and we would be able to win. Hang in there, boys. This is for Taco. This is for, I think her name was Phoenix. So after I made it across, I started yelling for Bush. I tried to look all over for him. I couldn't find him. And then I saw someone. Could this be Bush? Could this be my friend? Could he have won? Were we able to get more loot and live better? Were we going to be able to find Taco or at least finish his dream of building igloos? Bush? No, it wasn't Bush. It was not Bush. And that was it. From that moment on, I completely forgot about the modded servers and people who will backstab you and lie to you and kill you just because. This was the new type of dayZ I wanted to play. One where people are friendly, one where you work together, one where you have conversations before you shoot at them. This is my dayZ.